सो हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। तो आज मैं आप सभी को बताने वाला हूँ ऐसे कौन से सोर्सेस हैं जहाँ से आप अपनी क्लास 10th की प्रिपरेशन कर सकते हैं। द परफेक्ट वे टू स्कोर मोर देन 95%। एंड व्हाई डू वी इवन नीड टू स्टडी फॉर क्लास 10th? क्लास 10th आखिर जरूरी है ही क्यों? बिकॉज फॉर एग्जाम्पल द ईयर 2021, the class 12th examinations results were based on class 10th results. So we never know what could be our future. So whatever is in our hand, we must do it in a very effective manner. So let's start the video. So my credentials, my name is Hardik Sharma, and in class 10th I secured 94%. In class 12th I secured 95.8%. There is one quote which I really like. Life is not about how it is going. You have to make your own path among the thorns. Firstly, let us talk about maths. First of all, the mathematics paper of class 10 is wholly based on NCERT. Only one or two questions come which are of higher level, which are also manageable if you have done a thorough practice of maths. First of all, my advice is do NCERT thoroughly 2 times. If you could do it 2 times. And RD Sharma, don't do it full. Do some important illustrations which your teacher may tell you in class or the coaching wherever you are going. And NCERT exemplar if possible. Here I have written if possible because NCERT exemplar is of higher level. I myself started doing NCERT exemplar 1 month before the board exam, which was not a good idea because at 1 month before the board exams, you must thoroughly focus on NCERT, NCERT, and NCERT. NCERT exemplar is for competitive exams. Like in class 10th, we give NTSC. Further, we have to give JEE mains if you go for science stream. It's for high level questions. PYQ are most important. One of the best thing which can gain you marks are PYQs. And for 2021, you should do NCERT exemplar objective type questions because now onwards the board pattern has changed and they are asking more MCQ based questions. So you could do NCERT exemplar for them. Assertion reason based questions you should also know. Now short notes. Why I have written short notes? A day before exam, what could you do to revise maths? You must make short notes. This is also very helpful when you go for further studies like JEE mains, etc. you are studying. So for that also it is very beneficial. So mathematics, one of the most important thing is NCERT and RD Sharma important illustrations. You could do RD Sharma also for objective type questions. That would be sufficient, very sufficient. Now for science, read NCERT thoroughly and do each and every question of NCERT. Do not take NCERT lightly. NCERT's main book and most of the question, each and every question are derived from it. Even the case-based question which you get in your examinations are from the science book, science NCERT. Now for those who want to develop a good base for competitive exam and go in deep study about the science, biology, chemistry, and physics, should read Pradeep's. I prefer Pradeep as a best reference book. It would give you very good knowledge about class topics related to class 12, like optics, which you study in class 10, is there also in your class 12. There is a saying like class 9th and class 11th are related, class 10th and class 12th are related. So what is your base in class 10 would be there in your class 12. Now NCERT exemplar here also if possible. PYQ questions are a must. You get an idea what is the level of the paper. Now short notes also play a major role here, or the mind maps. Like a day before the exam, you can't read whole Pradeep or you can't go through NCERT once more a day before the exam. Here comes the play of short notes. So you should make short notes also. Now social studies. Read NCRT once. I have written 2 times, but if you read 1 time also, it's more than sufficient. You have to learn the notes which you make. Here in social studies, you have to learn the notes thoroughly. That notes which are given by your teacher or the coaching teacher or anyone, you should learn them thoroughly. And you should know how much word limit you have to use to write a question, to write the answer of a question. In CBSE exams, you should be in your word limits. If it is a theoretical question, if it is an MCQ question, then you must have that knowledge basically. And refresher, most of the teachers do not prefer refresher for social studies, but refresher gives you a knowledge how a question can, how an examiner can frame a question. So refresher is also very important. PYQ are here also important. And short notes are like flashcard types. You could make flashcards. You could make flashcard of dates which you need to remember in history, important points of civics. You would do that. Now, English, Hindi, or Sanskrit, whichever language you have, NCRT, read it 2 times. I've written everywhere NCRT 2 times. This means it is very important. NCRT is very, very important. I have said this 6 times or 5 times in my whole video. So NCRT is literally very important. You should practice for writing section. Refresher like BBC, etc. are also very important. For English, while reading the refresher, you gain the idea how to write a question or you get new words. Now, word meanings are also very important. Nowadays, MCQ type pattern is there. So they will ask you word meanings. Literary terms, literary devices are also very important. PYQ are damn important. Materials required to crack an exam. Only 5 things you require to crack an exam. That is hard work, dedication, perseverance, self-discipline, and self-motivation. No one can motivate you to crack an exam. It's you yourself who crack it. Like, external motivation is for a few months, or it could last for 2 months, 3 months. But the self-motivation which you get from your heart, it's lifelong. So be motivated and try to gain as much knowledge as you can and put it in the paper. Some suggestions from my side as your senior about girlfriend and boyfriend. क्लास 10 एक ऐसी एज होती है जब अपन ये चीजें सोचने लग जाते हैं, गर्लफ्रेंड बॉयफ्रेंड, जब अपने आजू बाजू हम देखते हैं कि यार उसकी भी बन रही है, इसकी भी बन रही है, फिर एक इनसिक्योरिटी सी फील होती है. बट ये कोई मैटर नहीं करता लाइफ में. मतलब आप अजीब अजीब से ख्याल ला रहे होंगे, पर ये कोई मैटर नहीं करता. एट लास्ट व्हाट मैटर्स इज योर सक्सेस. एक एज में आने के बाद आप ये सब काम करते हो, देन इट्स प्रिटी गुड, इट्स ओके. घर वालों तक को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी एक एज पे आने के बाद. पर क्लास 10 एक अभी बहुत छोटी एज है, आप इन सब के बारे में जान ही नहीं सकते अभी. मतलब आपको अभी कोई नॉलेज नहीं है. लाइफ बहुत बड़ी है. यू हैव मोर गोल्स. You should think on the bigger goal of your life, not the small goals. Small goals are important, but your main goal is to crack class 10th exam. Then you have a further goal for class 12, JEE, and what's your goals in your life? You have to achieve that. Be focused in class 10. Many people take it lightly, but it's not. You have to be focused, and you have to not be overconfident also. Many a times पूरा कोर्स पढ़ लिया यार, अब क्या आप कुछ भी पूछ ले. मतलब you don't have to be overconfident. You have to be confident, but overconfidence can take you down. And how can you keep yourself motivated? You should think of your goal. What if you achieve that goal? What would happen if you achieve that goal? If you crack class 10th exam with 95, 96%. So That can give you motivation. And a line which is told by my teacher: a person scoring 80% can go up to 90-95%, but it is very and very hard for a person from 90% to go above 95%. That 95% barrier is one of the toughest barrier in class 10th exam. It's not that easy to break that 95% barrier. And if you do that, you get the success. So that's all from this video. If you like this video and want more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.